Welcome back. Now let us learn the application of AI in finance. Uh, One of the things that have been talked about for last 1 year is the AI PMS. PMS is the portfolio management service. Those who have been investing in the mutual fund, you are aware of mutual fund shares and any equity, whether it is a primary or secondary equity, private equity and so much, you are aware of the PMS. For last 1 year, there have been a few of the funds which are directly managed by AI itself. So how does this really works out? And I hope you are familiar with that. In case of share market, it is a quite famous things that you want to buy at quite low and then try to sell at somewhere on the high. That is the motto of almost all the brokers, traders, and everyone. But how does this, all these things, suppose if this need to be done by the AI, how does this do? It definitely studies or it takes all the profit and loss of the area where it is working, then try to say the last 6 months of performance of those equity, and then 80 days a simple moving average or the daily moving average and so on. Then the 19-day volatility, that how volatile the stock is, and other features like whether it is alpha and beta, if yes, with what score. And every quarter the company comes out with their result. So what is the valuation of the company, then the various reports by various analysts and so on. Based on this, then AI really trade on the share market. This is what it is done by the single entity, single machine. So this is what is already happening for last 1 year. And recommendation system, in case of finance, if you see that suppose you are a credit card customer, then what will be the next product that could be the most suitable for you? And it could be another credit card, it could be a trading account, it could be a wealth management, or it could be the various loan and so on. So depending upon the product and other things, it try to recommend you a set of the other product. Those could be useful for you as well as for the bank. And this is the one of the questions everyone asks: how to achieve financial objective? So how much you should invest in equity, private equity, bond, precious metal and so on, so that it meets your financial objective. It is similar to the Markovitch portfolio, which is a mean variance model, although it is highly customized to meet the objective. It try to say that suppose if you have $100 to invest, how much you should invest, and in which all product, and it also takes care of how much risk appetite you have, how much your return expectation, and how long you want to keep invested and so on. That after taking all these things, then you try to suggest that you should put say some percentage in equity, some percentage in private equity, some bond, some precious metal and so on. So this is also one of the areas where AI is helping. And in case of ATM operations, if you see that in case of ATM operations, cash forecasting is being used for almost good number of years, and it detects everything, that if there is any festival, then how much cash need to be loaded so that ATM does not run out of the cash, plus how frequently it should be loaded so that the minimum number of visits is required and the maximum utilization of the ATM machine is there, plus preventive maintenance. So it's ATM machine itself is a very big machine. It has a lot of the components working. So you try to identify that which component will work until how long, so that the maintenance happens before it really breaks down. So these are the things already happening in the ATM operations. And again, from the transaction point of view, see, most of the banks, many of the banks are having the global transactions. So in case of global transactions, they also face a lot of the brute force attack. In case of brute force attack, if they are able to figure it out that which are the area which is the brute force attack is happening, so let's assume that it is happening in the Europe side, and then you can get into detail that in Europe which all country, and you can keep on going down to the bottom level and identify where the really transactions are happening and so on. So this will help you in the doing some kind of prevention, as well as try to take the future action so that you are ready to face this kind of situations. So this is also called anomaly detection, and this is being done a lot in the financial industry. And security breach. So here I have used some of the names. Those are the simply I have taken the name just to representations. Those are not the actual one. So what it says that see, you could be impacted by the sum of the things. Either it is say because of the cyber crime, data breach, or some kind of data leakage, either because of your client or vendor. So if your client or vendor are impacted, then there is a high probability that even you will get impacted. That is what this try to show. And to do this kind of work, various data sources are used, just from the social network, news sites, dark data. See, dark data is the data officially means which are not usable, but unofficially it is the different kind of data that many hacker they try to sell, and those are quite useful in analyzing this kind of situations. And again, I'm just to let you know that whatever the name you see, I have put just for the illustration. It has not the real meaning, and it is just for illustration. That's all. It is a dummy name, dummy data, and it is just an illustration. And there have been the various news which it has made. This was I was talking about that in October 2017 that one of the AMC introduces artificial intelligence powered PMS. Then again October 2017 it was launched by here by Equibot LLC. This is launched in the New York Stock Exchange, and again in October 2017 only in Canada it is launched by the Horizon ETF. So all these AMC, these are the AI PMS, which was the very first slide for us. So this is the things of which is already doing it, and this is already happening in the market where AI is trying to do the portfolio management service for you, and it is a good start, and it is worth watch. So I think you can really see what is the performance of this equity fund and so on. That will be, I think, one of the things that you should do. Thanks a lot for watching it. See you in the next one.